Hello, everyone. Everyone. Not just particular folks out there. How is everybody doing on Monday, this Monday after a particularly long, difficult workday, I'm sure for most of us. But with that said, with that little nugget, I have this. And me being Storm of Iron, this being SnowRunner, and all the other stuff being a copious quantity of snacking-related goodness all over the place. I have Wheat Thins, I have Oreos, I have the cookies that look like Oreos but actually aren't Oreos. I've got barbecue Lay's potato chips. I have classic-style Lay's potato chips. And actually 2 different flavors of Oreo cookies. Mint. So they're like disappearing Oreos. I have mint. And I have caramel coconut. Which caramel coconut actually tastes like it tastes a little bit like coffee. It tastes like a coffee-flavored Oreo, which is kind of strange. Wait, who are you? What is this, and how did I get here? Toothpaste Oreos? No, not toothpaste Oreos, but these guys. Caramel coconut. I saw them, and I wanted to try them. And honestly, I kind of wish that Zuvide, what's happening, dude? The man with the Mexican food right there. How were your enchiladas? Were they enchiladas? I think they were enchiladas, right? But no, all right, Relic, let me try one of these. Let me figure it out. I don't think it's... Ooh, it's minty. They were great. That is fantastic. That is so fantastic. Ooh, that is really minty. I don't think I had one of these yet. Although, these were some snacks, leftover snacks, from last weekend up in the White Mountains at the Highland Games. That is a very minty smell. I got cookie going all over the place. It is very minty. I guess, Relic, you're not 100% wrong. These are like breath-freshening cookies. And they're Oreos, which is even weirder. Yeah. Yeah. You're not wrong. Oh, man. That's actually really kind of funny. Busy getting airplane parts to the airport, but I succeeded after 5 hours. See? There you go. That was in Lake Cove. Which one is that? That is that one there. That is difficult to do. Not Tamir, but another one. The really difficult one. The one known as Amandra. So you went into Amandra, and you, my friend, were right over here. You transported stuff right across there. Across this wonderfully icy... there's also a waterfall right there. This is some slippery rock. And, yeah. You definitely did some interesting stuff. Bob's Burgers, or Bob Burgers 125. What is happening? How is everything? Yeah, so Zuvide. This right here, while a beautiful and scenic route, is probably one of the most treacherous routes in the game. And I think they actually tried to duplicate that Oh, I love this river crossing right here. This crossing right here is one of the most fun. Because you have to go... There's no bridges or gap, or, like, you know, bridges to cross the gaps. District B13! District, what is good? How is everything? I made it to the first mission in Alaska so far. That route is awesome. See, there is something to be said about Amandra and how difficult Amandra is, but how beautiful and dangerous this entire map is. You go to some of the places that are in this map, and honestly, this right here, like going out to this particular scenic vista right here is cool. The lighthouse that's over here is also really cool. I mean, that's a really great lighthouse that's out there. You are legitimately in the middle of nowhere. And we may have to, just for the hell of it, or the halibut, if you will. Yeah, I like the dawn because I like the color palette of the dawn. So, we're here, and this is gorgeous. The sun is going down. This is the golden hour for us. You know, we get all the reds and the gold shades and the orange and everything else. And it's just, it's beautiful to look at. It's absolutely gorgeous to look at. But apparently our driver fell asleep, so let's wake him up. Behind the seat of the mighty Caterpillar CT-681. Yeah, it is the same as Michigan, but I think some of the trees are definitely more, they're more of an autumn flavor than a lot of it. Fubar! What is good? It's not the same like in real life. No. So, here's the interesting part. I am in New England. New England, when the leaves change and people try to do the leaf peeping thing, is amazing. If you were to say go up to where I was actually, up in the White Mountains, the autumn colors of the trees up there are jaw-dropping. It takes any fine art masterpiece and basically makes it look ridiculous because of just the true beauty of everything that is there, and it's reality. It's reality that you can actually exist in. Yes, Fubar, you are also very 100% correct. I made the mistake of going up there one time over, I think it was a Columbus Day weekend, and it just, there was traffic everywhere. Or no, what weekend? I can't remember what weekend it was, but there was so many cars all over the place, and it made it not fun to do. So... Also, I totally forget where I'm bringing this to. So how about we do through here, loop around, up, ooh, no, loop around, and up through that way? Nah, screw it. We'll go here. We'll take the difficult route. But yeah, Fubar, that episode with the leaf peepers was ridiculously on point and very, very true to life. And it was like all of the out-of-staters from New York who came up to do leaf peeping. It's not a bad sound. Not a terrible sound. I tried to do some multiplayer on SnowRunner over the weekend by jumping into some various different games. I was kind of all over the place with games this weekend. I wanted to kind of do some more, but I don't know. It was just, it was kind of weird because I ended up going through like 5 different games. So this is the generator trailer. And this is the trailer, yeah, that you... What is stuck on? Something. This is the trailer that you use in, was it Wisconsin or the Yukon, to power up particular sites, and it allows for a different means of crafting. It was like one of those unique things that they added in so that you could have something different to do. So here's the interesting thing about both Caterpillar trucks. So the CT680 doesn't have the dead axle. The CT681 does have that dead axle, that liftable, raisable axle. But these trucks have virtually no rear suspension to them whatsoever. So oddly enough, even without the suspension travel, they make really good platforms for crane trucks because they don't like tipping over at all. So, kind of one of those things. And it's weird when you look at it because the front has so much wheel travel. The rears, basically, they've got that rocker arm style suspension. But the back end stays planted, so they're not bad trucks at all. I think I want to say that I did a lot of Alaska with the CT680. When I was finally able to get the money to buy the CT680, it was a great truck to use. Really cool. They got other nice elements in the game after the base game. Yeah. Not like the new Tatras with their wibbly-wobbly wheels. With their timey-wimey wibbly-wobbly. So, the new Tatras have that weird stance to them. It is that opposite of like that whole cambered outlook for a lot of imports and stuff. So... Come on now. Go. And we're probably stuck on something. Why wouldn't we be stuck on something? Wibbly wobbly, timey wimey. Let's see. This. Okay, that's stuck on stuff. Speaking of Tatras, I've been using the Force with the sideboard bed and crane in Tamir. I think I've found its spiritual home. Interesting. How have you found... It's been good there so far? I tried the Tatra Force with the fuel tank to lackluster results. Very lackluster results. It just wasn't a very good truck. But, that said, the Tatra Phoenix is night and day different. The Tatra Phoenix stays so planted when you have a giant fuel tank on the back of it. And it's a 2,000-liter fuel tank as well, which is adequately impressive. Fuel for the Phoenix, sideboard for the Force. So I guess I will have to give the Tatra Force another try. Although the Tatra Force, I believe, is the one that can mount the high saddle too, right? I kind of wonder how some of the Tatras do with the saddle type setups. I mean, probably not the best, probably not the worst. Middling, if you will. Middling. Middle ground kind of trucks. See, and unfortunately, I think with this Caterpillar right here, it's definitely suffering from just bogging right down in the mud. So it doesn't have the ground clearance because it doesn't have the suspension travel in the back. We just just got to use this stuff to kind of push it along. At least try to, anyways. Yeah, because... Or is it just getting stuck on branches? I mean, if it's just getting stuck on branches, that's pretty sad. There we go. Branches, rocks, logs. I mean, a little bit of everything, apparently. And then the third dead axle gets caught on, like, everything. So, good times. Come on now. Yeah, this thing's getting hung up on, like, absolutely everything right here. It's kind of unfortunate. Because it's done pretty decently so far. It's either that or the generator is just getting hung up on everything. Which, I mean, that has the potential to do that too, so... So how was everyone's weekend? I trust it was pretty decent. I mean, we're all back here for Monday. It wasn't nearly a long enough weekend. And definitely spending Monday at work is not the great way to end the weekend either. So, there is that. Though I did work on Saturday. Still on my weekend until Thursday night. Even better. That's a good thing. I'm okay with that. So on Saturday, I actually went to a surprise birthday party for a friend of mine. As I told you earlier, still riding that high of AKC Call of Duty night. Actually, that was a lot of fun. That was a lot of fun. We had a very good time. So on Saturday, Saturday I was playing Call of Duty with Relic and Puma and just a bunch of other people. And we were playing with the lead singer of A Killer's Confession, Waylon, who has his own Twitch channel and plays various video games, and we have raided his channel periodically in the past. Very good dude, super friendly, nice guy. And we were just having a good time. It was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun. Try to get a little ahead of this. Come on now. There we go. Come on. Oh. Oh no, no. Come on. Yeah, see, it's stuck. This is not good. But no, like, that was a really great night. What was not the best was the amount of driving I found myself doing on Saturday. So, had I just gone to the birthday party, it was kind of in the middle of nowhere up in New Hampshire. And had I just driven to the birthday party from my place, it would have been approximately like 45 minutes. Would have been about 45 minutes just to get there. Instead, I had to go pick up a buddy of mine. And he lives in the exact opposite direction. And he lives towards the city, towards Boston, on one of the little suburbs outside of Boston. So instead of just the 45 minutes to just go to the surprise birthday party and hang out, I drove probably around 2 hours and 10 minutes one way, which was, oh wow, this just goes right here. Okay. That was a long, long ride. Workshop in the forest. Now we don't have to dread each and every minor breakage, and all thanks to you. Don't mind if I do. So what? Okay, so that becomes a service station. Okay, all right. I'm down with that. Service station is fine by me. What goes over here? Nature Reserve Bridge. So 4 units of cement from there. You know what? More than 2 hours for a birthday party. That's, yeah. So I spent more time driving around than I actually did, and I almost knocked over my beverage. I spent more time driving around than I actually did at the birthday party. So that was something. But I mean, all things considered, it was a good time. It was a fun time. We had a good time all around. So, and it was nice because it was people I haven't seen in quite a while. So even though it was a lot of driving and it was a lot of time to get there, Relic says, I think after almost 8 years, she's finally starting to not underestimate my love for mac and cheese. She says, we just had that last night. It was a good party then when it was worth it. Exactly. Zuvide, 100% worth it. Completely worth it. Also, how am I going to get this much cement? I have an idea. Justin, 1616, how is everything going? I hope you are well. Hope everything is good. So winter is coming. So okay, that's the 2 pipes. The Steel Phoenix, that stuff I have to do. What's Rostov administration? So broken pipes. Where are small pipes? Small pipes are... Oh... Factory grounds. Okay. So that's how I have to do this one. So this one is all of the little factory grounds. Okay. I got you. I see. All right. So now, what are we going to do? So we're over here with this truck. We don't want to do the broken pipes. We don't want to do winter is coming. And it occurs to me that we have a lot of very few things left. So how about we do deliver to the railroad bridge right here. 4 units of cement, which are right here. Using the Zix. Oh, crap. This thing's almost out of fuel. I never had mac and cheese in my life. I think I go make it someday. It's just macaroni and a lot of cheese, or do I need a recipe? So, interesting thing. Those small pipes are in such inaccessible coastline locations, it's like they've been dropped off by smuggling. I mean, chances are they very well could be. I believe it is... There we go. So you're looking for that word, Zuvide. So mac and cheese is... It all depends on what kind of mac and cheese you would like. You can buy it in a blue box made by Kraft, and there's either a powder or like a pouch of cheese that you just kind of squeeze into things. So there's a lot of different ways to make mac and cheese. But let's see, what Oops. What do we have for fuel truck still kicking around? What is that? That's a Tatra Phoenix. Is this the Tatra? Oh, this is the Tatra Phoenix fuel truck. This is exactly what we need. Okay. So we will go fill up the other truck. So basically, the sauce is like a very cheesy white sauce, kind of like what you put in a lasagna. Potentially, yeah. But essentially, if you have a very gooey... if you want to take the easy way out, find Velveeta shells and cheese, or find a recipe and make your own, says Relic. And Relic is not wrong. Relic is the mac and cheese connoisseur of the Storm of Iron channel. Alright, so let us refuel the Zix. Faded. I hate mac and cheese. Yeah. It also depends on what you were raised on. Like if you got the Velveeta shells and cheese or something like that when younger all the time. So there's definitely that. That is definitely a thing that has the potential to kind of ruin certain meals. So that is also a question. So what meal was made for you when you were younger that was either butchered or not really all that good, or you don't have fond memories of, so you just don't eat it now? So Faded, I'm guessing you're going to go with mac and cheese as something that you had when you were younger that you don't like now, or simply you just don't like it now and have never liked it. Oh, so this is only cement. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Stampot Zercool. I don't even know if I am... That is a very interesting name. So let me kind of copy this, and then we will go to the internet, and we will paste this. Is a... Okay. Sauerkraut, butter, milk, celery leaf. All right. Oh wow, there's a lot of words there. Blasphemy. No such thing as too much cheese. I mean, potentially. So I think when this thing is actually down the other end of the map... Oh, you know what? This may actually be a little bit more, like a better weighted center of gravity with this truck to be able to haul this stuff. So as long as we don't dump this stuff over, like, 5 times... Let's see how far we can get with this stuff. Because I have no idea how well this is going to do or how well this is not going to do. Let's see. Oh, this is going to get interesting. We'll put it that way. This is going to get very interesting. So why don't we take the right-hand turn? Kind of bring it down this way. This also makes me think that I should have used like the step, was it the step 210 or the 114 SD Freightliner? I love cheese. I absolutely love cheese. And I know Relic does too. Alright, this is actually a lot Doing a little bit better than I actually had imagined it would be. Scania V8 Rat, it is going quite well today. We are here. It is Monday. We have snacks, and we have SnowRunner. So we have Snack Runner. We have all of the snacks. I have Wheat Thins. I have Goldfish. I have 2 different flavors of Oreos. I have the cheap knockoff Oreos. I have gummy bears and a couple of different types of potato chips. So there is that. Penguin powered. Did you bring enough for everyone? It is potentially true that I may have enough snacks for probably mostly everyone. There is a lot of snacks. I really like cheese. Is cheese on toast for breakfast also a thing in the U.S.? No. We eat blocks of cheese like candy bars. Relic, you're right. We do. It is true. I don't think I've ever had cheese on toast. That does sound rather interesting. Moya Surfer Dude! Coming at us with the sound of the semi-truck horn. You eat cheese on toast? Well, I think you eat cheese on everything. What about... Well, does a grilled cheese sandwich count? Moya Surfer Dude, it is so fantastic to see you. I hope that you are doing well. I hope things are good. Hope everything is going well and awesome and fantastic. And every other adjective under the sun. Cheese on toast is great with tomato ketchup. Okay, that actually sounds really good. And if we can at least get... There we go. Out of the rut. Oh, crud. My tires are dragging me all over the place. Oh, I also hate lasagna. Wow, faded. You are just, like, laying it down there, my friend. Versus the ketchup not made for... I mean... Well... Sometimes it's not. Sometimes it's just really fake. Doing great. Had to deal with a tree today. Other than that, all good. I did see the picture of your tree. That was kind of crazy. I hope everything is doing okay and that the tree survived from that rather interesting little bout of weather calamity, so to speak. Okay, this truck is doing freakishly good. Oops. Nope. Don't climb the telephone pole. I think like 25% of people here eat bread, not toasted, with cheese for lunch or breakfast. Well, I really like sandwiches. Sandwiches always have to have cheese. Like a ham and cheese sandwich, or throw just a whole bunch of like a roast beef and cheese or something like that. It was insane. Yes, we had a tree surgeon come around to clear it up and make the tree safer. It's still standing. I will send you some. Okay, yeah, definitely. I will check those out because that's pretty wild. That is pretty wild right there. And that is some significant weather that you had to kind of rip that tree apart like that. Oh yeah, we've got headlights. Oh, these tires are all over the place. This is a very difficult vehicle to control with these tires. Alright. Oop. Making it across this little weird bridge. I kind of like the look of this truck with these tires, though. It is pretty cool. Also, let's see. We need to go to the right. Okay, we'll go up that way. It was nuts and weird, as no other trees really were affected in quite the same way. That was a very minty burp there. And Relic, I kind of blame you on that one. All right, so apparently Puma does not like goldfish. Cheese on toast equals yum, especially with some Lee and Perrin's Worcestershire sauce under the cheese. Okay, I love Worcestershire sauce. I love Worcestershire sauce. I never have enough of it. Its thicker, brawnier American cousin would have to be A1 steak sauce. Oh, I like the pictures of the Tatra Force. That is pretty cool. Oh, that is so cool, Fubar. That is awesome. I'm checking out your pictures that are up there. That's pretty wild. I would love some... Oh, man. Now I want... You know what? Zuvide posted pictures of his Mexican food that he made for lunch. And that made me want Mexican food. And now I just really want something that I can dump Worcestershire sauce onto. But then also that makes me feel like I should be getting a nice big jar of A1 steak sauce to accompany it when I want something slightly different or thicker and more robust. You know what I mean by spiritual home. Yeah, there is that. All right, come on now. Pull, pull, pull. There we go. All right, so this trailer configuration with this Zix is actually, oddly enough, working out, which is kind of terrifying. That truck looks and works great in Tamir. Okay. Yeah, I never really... The Tatra Force just was not doing it for me with the fuel container. I need to make pizza again soon. You should make a barbecue bacon, like barbecue bacon and chicken pizza. That's what you should make. All right, so let's go and just kind of... All right. So that is the service plaza, and these are the gates that offend me. So I will use my horn to get rid of the offending gates. Let's see if we can't make it through here. Which, that went through there better than some larger trucks have typically done. This is surprising. Okay, so now we're right here. Now we have to get this kind of around, I suppose. Maybe let's take it to the right-hand side. See what that does. Let's see what that does. This could be very good, or this could be very bad. We have also pictures of Calamity. Oh, wow. Oh, that is a lot of tree damage. Holy moly. That is a lot of leaf material all over Moya Surfer Dude. Oh, wow. But hey, you get a rainbow out of it. And then there's the guy up in the tree. Oh, wow. You know, not for nothing, that looks like a path that some fae would come strolling down to, like, take you away and then, you know, bring you back to their kingdom. Just something like that. Let's see what we can do. Wow. This way. Go this way. Yeah, this may not be exactly the best idea. Oh boy. Winch. Sylvan Ryan. How is everything? How are you? What are your thoughts, Sylvan Ryan, on mac and cheese? That is one of the questions of today. Mac and cheese. All right, so winch. Oh, okay. We get some stuff down in there. Use to drag herself through, and hopefully not tip ourselves over. The bottom of the drive always reminds me of Jurassic Park with the guy with the glasses and the Dilophosaurus scene. Craft box only. Sylvan Ryan, fantastic. Let us try to do this right there. All right. Nope. Nope. Wait. Oh, this is awesome. This looks great, and we're doing amazing things right now. Is it allowed to put some meat in mac and cheese? I can't say why not. It is even encouraged. Relic is not wrong. Relic is most assuredly not wrong. So, okay. Alright, come on now. Penguin-powered lobster mac and cheese. Yes! Lobster mac and cheese is one of life's great delicacies. It is surprisingly good. Yes, put meat in mac and cheese. Cheeseburger macaroni. William Sterling! I hope you are well, good sir. How are things with you? There we go. We're going to just keep on. We're going to keep on keeping on is what we're going to do. Most assuredly. We're gonna make this work. One way or another, we will make this work. It's terrifying that it actually is, in fact, working. Okay. Oh, no. Oh, there we go. All right. So, you are chili mac, and chili mac is also acceptable. You are swell. That is fantastic. We're hung up on something here. Oh, we're hung up on that branch right there. So, what we have to do, potentially, go. Let's go from another angle. Trying to get it away from... No. That log. Oh, you know what we could do, actually? Hold on, watch this. We'll go there, and then we will go to this guy. We'll kind of just push this thing from behind. We got Don Russ. I got a truck so stuck yesterday that I had to get the giant 12x12 ICBM truck with its giant crane to recover the damn... I mean, potentially, things happen sometimes. Oh, you know what? Kind of go more this way. That, and now we can kind of use this phone pole right here, or this telegraph pole. Kind of just shove this thing around. You can throw bacon bits in it, Italian sausage, hell, even Spam if you like. Ooh, yeah, look at this. Made it through. All right, that is one more obstacle out of the way. Only about another half dozen to go. I love lobster mac and cheese, And I think it was seafood mac and cheese that I had. We generally just do cut-up hot dog slices. Yes, there is always the hot dog slices. Always, always, always. That's like an American staple. It's like, why not some meat substitute? Hot dog it is. I was thinking of Spam and the mac and cheese. That is awesome. Yes, Loader, exactly. Lobster mac and cheese. When I was in Gloucester, at one of the earlier whale watches I had done, when we did seafood, it was like seafood mac and cheese. Here is a world of food opening up for me. Zubide, we are here to bring all of the most amazing, fantastic, and wonderful dishes and delicacies to everyone around the world. Because, yes, we are Americans, and we take from every single culture and bastardize it and make it our own, but we've also got some pretty good food ideas that may not be the best, but they're not the best of the best. They are the best of the worst, some way, somehow. How are you today, Loader? How is everything going? Kind of feels like gang's all here today. You guys are awesome, you know that? And it always happens when it is bedtime for me. I know, Moya Surfer Dude. I made crispy chicken strip wraps tonight with bacon and lettuce. Now that sounds good. That sounds very, very good. Tell you what, let's attach this winch. Yeah. Can we grab anything up this way? Let's do that. Let's push ourselves from behind this way. I'm okay. Had a great time golfing Saturday. How did the golfing go? This gets deep through here, I think. I want to say this gets deep. Can't remember if it does or not. But it doesn't matter if it does or not. That does sound super tasty, Boy Surfer Dude. I had a chicken stir fry with stir fry with noodles. VT Outlaw. We're actually doing pretty good, VT Outlaw. Vermont. We can do this. Ooh. Yeah, we do. Catch the winch. Do here. Then we catch it right there. And then just kind of give ourselves a little bit of a go. The Snoke's pork chops were 2 inches and we're about 6 inches across. Smoked pork chops. Okay. Very good. Pork chops, I'm very finicky when it comes to pork chops because I was never a huge fan of pork chops. I've been trying to play lightly modded. I get rid of the truck crutch after I was done with it, but I had to install double winch length mod because the game's winch reach is laughable. I mean, to a degree. It all depends on where you are and what you're using. The only thing that's kind of frustrating is the yeah, it shouldn't have played twice, but you know, I don't know why it does. It just kind of does for some reason. So when I hear Nelson laugh from the other room, I expect to come back to fail chaos, but not this time. I know. It's like Pavlov's dog. We're all conditioned that when we hear the Nelson laugh, oh, crud, 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 crud. That was almost the situation for whence it was needed. Tough SOB! What is happening? How are you? How is everything? I hope you are well today. I know, it was very fortuitous that the Nelson laugh had played, and then all of a sudden we were, you know, lurching. Yes, exactly. Nearly, but not. Lurching to the side right there. Also, side note, snack break.
These are very good. Very good goldfish. I'm a fan of these goldfish. This, my friend, is a container of goldfish that is legitimately the size of my head. That's what this is. When I said I had snacks, I wasn't kidding. I've got 2 different kinds of Oreos. No, VT Outlaw. I believe you have preference, right? From Friday, you have preference as to the raid, so you're good. You just tell me. You make your suggestion. We're good to go. It is a giant box of goldfish. This is the way they always came. You've got the small pouch of goldfish, and then you had like giant milk containers with, you know. So yeah. They're so good though. They're really so good. And if the box is to be believed, they are 100% real cheese. Hot dog. Oh, Tough SOB, thank you very much. But I love goldfish. And there's a bunch of people here who also love goldfish. We're goldfish aficionados. Thank you very much. It is pretty cool. But yes, Tough SOB, thank you very much for the host. Super appreciate that. I wonder if you can make that box boom like the little cardboard milk. I would imagine so, because Mark C420, what is happening? How are you? We are hauling along here. Let's make it morning again so we can see stuff. We're using the Zix. We made it as far as we could the other night with the Zix and the shipping containers. So now we're using the Zix, and we're hauling 4 units of cement. Have you ever taken goldfish, ground them up, and used them as breadcrumb coating on fried items? You can. Oh, dude. Dude. That, my friend, is one hell of an emote. That is one fantastic emote. That's awesome. I think I've seen stuff where they use goldfish as like breadcrumbs and stuff, but I don't know if I've ever personally had them. But I know that you can use them. But Fubar, dude, that no, don't do that. That right there is one awesome emote. Like, completely awesome. Me, I'm a slacker, and I had to, like, find an emote pack to make use of. Also, we have 17 liters of fuel left. We are very close to where you have to go. Or where I have to go. What, dip the goldfish into French onion dip? Alright. This isn't going to be like the Caterpillar. This isn't going to be exactly the best of off-road trips right on down. I mean, that's an idea. Alright, come on. Pull. We have a scant few liters of fuel left, and we must make it over there. Wait a minute. I think, potentially, if we don't make this, we have our savior in the distance right over there. The Caterpillar 745C that I did not move for the longest time. Yeah, but they're really
they're really small. The goldfish are pretty small size to do stuff like that with. Oh, yeah, I think we're definitely going to be hauling ourselves. I just had to Google these goldfish snacks, and they look, yes. Yes, they are. All right, come on. Pull, pull, pull. Sepphoris! Sounding the mighty Viking warhorn. And we are almost out of fuel. Yes, it is. That fuel gauge was definitely bouncing. So, here we are. But, here's the thing. We have over there this guy. Oh, what the hell did just happen? So we just took suspension and tire damage just by getting here. I love the fishes because they're so delicious. Gone goldfishing. I could eat them every day, and my mom says that's okay. Yeah, so... Absolutely. Physics bubble activation. Fubar, 100% right. It just spawned in hard like it's a piece of cargo. Yeah. Yeah, you're not wrong. You're not wrong at all. So, I could do one of two things. I could... That's another log right there. So I could do one of two things. I could either try to put fuel from the Caterpillar into the Zix, and Doc Goldeneye! What is happening? How is everything with you? So I could either put fuel in the Zix and like do it, you know, 100% on its own with the cement, or I could just kind of, oh, I don't know, pull it with this giant monstrosity. Because I feel like the Zix actually sort of redeemed itself. Catch the wind. So now we just have to be careful. Has anyone stayed in a roadway inn? I have never even heard of a roadway inn. Alright, so we just have to hope that this thing... Nope. Okay. No, we're good. We're good. You can't just point a stick at it and yell, locomotor cement. I mean, potentially. All right, cargo management. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. Nature Reserve Bridge. That may be the most difficult project we've had here, but between you and me, we seem to be handling it quite well, if I say so myself. Here's your reward. So yes, we just did that. You hear about the cheese truck that crashed? There was debris everywhere. I like that. I like that, I like that, I like that. Doc Goldeneye, that's fantastic. That is 100% fantastic. So, let's see. So we only have the contests left. So now, we have of rails and flash floods. So this is, bridge construction is all fine and dandy, but the rails themselves got about as much beating because of the rain. If we don't get that fixed, a bridge alone won't make sure a train can go by. Let's get cracking. Dad joke +1. So the rail gaps are here, here, and there's one at the factory grounds, apparently. Okay. So all of the rail sections are where? Apparently they're in the factory grounds. The rail sections... Oh. Rail sections... The rail sections from here... Well, I mean, I guess we can go to the swamp with it. That's fine. soul music. Okay, so there is that. So that's something. No, you get deified. Well, you know what? It was actually pretty funny, and it was about cheese, so I think we had to kind of go with it. Ever heard of the one of the Marine trying to cross the ocean in the rowboat? Well, to be fair, the rail gaps are the entire rails network because the ground is so saturated, all the rails are garbage. So I had a guy who I dealt with at work, and because he worked for the railroad company, he actually had just like binfuls of brand new railroad spikes. So he brought one in and he's like, "Here you go, I gave you a gift." And he gave me a railroad spike. And I'm looking at it like, okay, dude. No problem. I will take this railroad spike, thank you very much. It's just one of those goofy, funny things like that. Rail gaps equal, please build us a railway. Yes. We will, in fact, build a railway. Also, we can't build a railway if there is a railroad bridge that is, you know, smashed to pieces. Deliver to the bridge side warehouse. Deliver to the bridge side warehouse, rails times 2. Okay, so that's all that stuff. Where am I from? I am from New England, Massachusetts. You can grind it into a sweet knife. You know, you're right. You're right. You're 100% right. Yeah, they've taken them and they've twisted them out, and it's pretty neat. It's pretty neat. Let's see. What do we want to do? So we potentially have. Ooh. So metal rolls to the boiler building and delivered to the boiler building. Boiler building. Boiler building. That sounds like a cool place to be. That also sounds like where Freddy Krueger used to hang out, in the boiler building. Bob Burgers. How old would you think I am, good sir? When I was a child, I had collected railway date nails. My stupid parents threw them out. They would be worth a bunch now as they were from the 19th century. Now, William Sterling, what exactly is a railway date nail? Does it, like, is it a railroad spike that has a date punched into it, or how does that work? Boiler building for when you're boiling mad. Or Freddy Krueger. Old? Wow, man. That's rough. Dude. Throwing shade over there, bro. I would think those date nails would be stamped with the date when they were nailed in. Yeah, that's kind of a neat kind of way of... Yeah, that's kind of wild when you think about it like that. All right, so we got winter is coming, or we got... Let's see. Broken pipes. So, ooh. So all of these small pipes come from there and then go over the other place. Are they something they use for marking install service dates? Drag that damn Azov Antarctic over to the Tatra factory. Oh, yes. And the reward for doing that hellish task was extremely unsatisfactory. Sylvan Ryan, you are 100% correct. 100% correct. Yeah, Doc Goldknight, same thing. I had no idea. No idea that's how that worked out. Let's see, why don't we... Yeah. So winter is coming, so we get that. And how about we start with this one right here? So of rails and flash floods. So let's do this little one right here first. Yeah, I'm not really a big fan of the Antarctic. The Antarctic is good with deep snow, and it also does good on... It does good on breakable ice, because you can actually use it kind of like a hammerhead, much like the Caterpillar 745C is. They were used to date sections of tracks so they could be serviced or something. Larger nails hammered into the ties. Date sections of tracks. Do they bring a table, plaid tabletop, and candle lights and raise a wine glass? Kind of like Lady and the Tramp, I'd imagine. Turns out it's just level 26 unlock and that's it. Yeah, it really is. Yeah. All right, so if I actually get fuel, I can probably drive that Zix back over there. But I do need... So that's the Voron Grad. I want a crane truck. I think... That's a Tatra Phoenix. White Western Star. No, just cheap whiskey. Okay. So tell you what, we're going to leave most of that there. This guy is completely out of fuel. So we could actually potentially fill it up with the Caterpillar and then... We could do that. Yeah, we can fill it up with the Caterpillar and then start driving it back to the factory grounds to then sell the trailer. Or no, because we need 3 large pipes from the factory to repair this other factory. So let's get a little bit of something going that way. Also, I'll grab this. And this is quite good. I just gotta make sure that I don't knock it over when I'm flailing my arms around like an idiot. We want a crane truck. So, that doesn't have that. Cheers, indeed. We don't want that. P16. Let's use the P16. Because we haven't used the P16 nearly enough. So let's go and get some rail sections and deliver it to the swamp. Also, I don't know what size these rail sections are going to be. Oh, yeah. Rock the P12. I wonder if we'll ever get any tracked vehicle. You know, that would be kind of fun, actually. That would be really, really kind of fun. No, it's Professor Fraser Crane. Professor Fraser Crane, thank you very much. So, actually, where are we going as a matter? So we need to go up over here to get that to bring over there. Let's do that. We can do that. A half-track would be cool. A Panzer to take out those tree stumps. Like, the only thing that I think we get that's close to that is the TUZ 420, the Tataran. This has a lot of body roll. I don't ever remember this having this much body roll to this vehicle. Ouch. Also, have you guys ever seen a Cthulhu-themed birthday party? What do you want to see in upcoming updates in this season? So, the interesting thing is that they have done incremental add-ons for various different game mechanics. So we got the logging, we got the generator trailers for the crafting, we had the different crafting with materials. I like the fact that this map used a little bit of crafting. No, wait, it didn't. Not the craft. It used logging. This actually used logging. Professor Crane. Is it delivering a lecture on fear gas? I mean, I was thinking more like Frasier. Was logging not in the original game? No, it was not. Logging only came into play, was it the Yukon? Was it the Yukon, or was it, no, it was Wisconsin, I think. Squidward is actually Cthulhu just saying. I mean, William Sterling, you're not wrong. So, logging was introduced, and when they did introduce logging, they added a bunch of logging missions to basically about every map. And it was nothing more than just padding to make things longer, because it was like really lame fetch stuff. Like, go here, bring this back, that's it. That explains why the log trailers are so expensive when doing Michigan. Yes, exactly. Because they were added late game when you really didn't need log trailers early on. And yeah, it's like, what was it, $14,000 for a log trailer? And that's just the rear section, and it's ridiculous how expensive it is. So I can't even begin to imagine what hardcore mode is. And I mean, I'm pretty sure District B13 would be able to tell us how expensive logging becomes in hardcore mode later in game. But see, here's the thing about logging in this game, in the Dawn region. I feel that logging has become effectively intertwined with the gameplay, where the others felt basically simply tacked on. So, all right. So what do we got? How's this gonna go? So we get cargo management, load on the manual platform. Okay. So that is a 4 slot, I want to say. 4 slot? We'll pick this bad boy up. Yeah, log trailers and logging was definitely an afterthought in a lot of early game. And it's too bad, too, because it doesn't seem implemented very well. And I think it could have been better. And I really wish that they did add more contracts and tasks the more stuff they added into the game as it continued to, you know, be released and stuff like that. So, there is that. See, in cargo management, how many slots? I mean, we'll get there. We'll get there. All right. Here we go. We'll bring this one over. And then we actually need to do 2 rail sections to the other portions of the map. Oh, I will certainly hope that I don't. I mean, so far so good. Fingers crossed. Yeah, see? And there we go. It gets... This front bumper gets this thing stuck on everything. There we go. I don't like the steps that are part of the front bumper that are almost like... It's like an intentional limiter. You can put these track sections onto a side stake trailer over the stakes so they can't fall off. You know, that's a good point. I wonder... Huh. And I imagine if you take, like, a sideboard bed, yeah, you can just, like, stack them in the back of that, too. It also really doesn't feel like that this thing is locked in four-wheel drive. Because we went through here fairly decently, and now it's just bogging everything down in fire. So we have to go down. Okay, so we'll round this corner to the left. We will then follow the tracks to the right. This also has a front bumper that doesn't really allow you to slide up and over stuff. Plus, it has a front bumper that you can't actually replace with anything else. So there is that too. Also, when does the new Carnage movie come out to the movie theaters? It's gotta be soon, right? Yeah, Mark, I believe you are correct on that one. Yeah, so let's do this. Kind of casually cruise on down railroad track. Minding my own business. Bring a spoon? Yeah. Waiting for Dune in October. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. But yeah, Carnage, is Carnage out now or is that soon? Alright, so this was like the other one. Cargo management. Come on. Oh, nope. Okay, there's that. So that just happened. So I don't even have to really do anything too crazy like that. We, I don't think we can do anything right here. Yeah, that's fine. Restore crane. Restore a Fraser crane. Isn't that just Star Wars for people who like Tool? You know... Potentially. But it's really not bad. Also, I've decided that I don't like this crane truck nearly as much as I want to. So let's go decide on another crane truck. So we don't want to use an 8-slot trailer with 2 pieces of train cargo because that is just going to be obnoxious, and we don't want to do something like that. Venom is October 1st. Okay. I don't know. If I have a chance, I probably will see that. Petra. No, we don't want to use that as a crane truck. Because it's like either that or nothing. Let's see. Don't want to use that as a crane truck. Potentially we could use this as a crane truck, but the chin gets stuck on this. Wonder if it will be on Disney or HBO. Probably. The big releases for these movies lately have been on a lot of streaming services. Let's see. Dune out on October 22nd in theaters and on HBO Max. So you'll have it out on HBO. And that is, let's see. Though it's currently making rounds in the festival circuit, Dune will release simultaneously in theaters and on HBO Max on October 22nd. The film will stream for free on HBO Max subscribers on the non-ad supported tier for 31 days. Whoa! Sergeant Rusty! What is good? Oh, Venom? I don't know. You know, that's true. The cat Zuvide is very good. Sergeant Rusty coming in with the raid. Mountain Lion. Hello there. How is everything? Sergeant Rusty, I hope that you had a very wonderful and fantastic SnowRunner stream earlier today. I remember seeing the trailer for Dune in July or something. It was pretty cool to see. So, Sergeant Rusty, we are currently talking about what truck to use to mount a crane on, and also movies. It was a good stream today. Fantastic. I hope things went well, and we're just kind of poking around, kind of taking our time, waiting for a theater streaming service to come out for all new movies. Well, they're not all going to be just on one streaming service. It's going to be every streaming service. So, Sergeant Rusty, where does your interest for new movies, where is that? We're talking about Dune right now, and the new Dune is October 22nd, and I believe the new Venom movie is October 1st, was it? Who's October 1st or 2nd? Somebody just said. October 1st, potentially. So, there are new movies coming out down the pipeline. I am a huge movie fan, as some of you may know, but, like, did anybody ever see... So, Venom 2 is October 1st. Very cool. Very, very cool. Also, where is that... Oh, you know what we do have? We do have the Caterpillar CT680. So let's take a look at the Caterpillar CT680 for the uses of a crane truck, because that's not a bad idea. I like the way you think. GMC Brigadier too. So that has potential. I don't know what is going on with me, but I have not seen any movie that really is getting me excited to go see it. What is the last movie that you saw in the? So say last movie in the theaters. Last movie that you really enjoyed in the movie theaters. We'll go for that. Also, I love this Caterpillar. I love the looks of this Caterpillar. I am a huge fan of this truck. This is one of my favorite trucks. Waiting for the new Ghostbusters. I do want to see the new Ghostbusters. I really do. I wish that the previous Ghostbusters with the female cast actually did better than kind of where it was, because it was murdered in the reviews. Hope we get some new rugged American trucks. That would be VT Outlaw. That would be cool. Dropped a pic of my 2 crane trucks in Discord. Let's go take a look, because I have the capacity to do that right from my phone. 2 current crane trucks. Ooh, those look good. Oh, those both look good. The red looks good on those. Star Trek Generations. Wow. William Sterling. Reaching, buddy. No, the Caterpillar looks great with a crane on it. It really does. So that one, CT681. All right, so let's put these mud tires on so we can get rid of the chain tires, because we're not on ice at the moment. So let's go and get ourselves some rail sections. The last Avenger movie I really liked. That was a great movie. That was a really, really great movie. Last movie I went to see in theaters was Godzilla vs. Kong. I really enjoyed it and how actiony it was. You know, Godzilla vs. Kong is like one of those Pacific Rim movies where it's just giant things beating up other giant things. And it's not a bad thing. The last movie that I saw in the movie theater was the remake of The Suicide Squad, or the re-release or the redo of The Suicide Squad. So that was actually really, really fun. I think it was Mary Poppins Returns. Oops. Let's not get hung up. I gotta move this, I gotta move that truck, because it keeps on getting in the way. I did like Godzilla vs. Kong. Birds of Prey. That one wasn't terrible. I did not see that in the movie theaters, but it wasn't super bad. The last movie I saw in the theaters was Minions 2, and that was in Germany. Okay. So I saw the Suicide Squad movie, the most recent one, and prior to that, I saw Vin Diesel's Bloodshot. So that gives you an idea of how long it was. Ouch. Star Trek Voyager was the last good Star Trek series. Well, wasn't Well, Star Trek Generations, that was the one with Patrick Stewart and the dude who looked like Patrick Stewart trying to... Oh, you know what? Wait a minute. Hold on. Totally goofed this up because we have the wrong transmission in this thing. We have a high-range transmission where we want off-road transmission. Let's redo that. Also, while I'm here, let's consider which truck we want to haul behind us to be able to... No, crap, we need a thing. I was going to say we needed a trailer, but then a truck and a trailer. Get the Tuz 108 out of the way. Thank you very much. Haba. No, recover, not refuel. Let's do that. Nemesis. That was Nemesis. Okay. It's been so long now that I cannot remember the last in-theater movie I attended. It was Cats for me, the last one I saw in the cinema. Moya Surfer Dude, how weird was the Cats movie? Because I had read a lot of reviews about that, and they had talked about just how bizarre and strange that movie was. Hellhound... was it with German-speaking? That is something you see a lot of in Germany. Nemesis, Tom Hardy as... Yes, Tom Hardy. Tom Hardy, oddly enough, was in Star Trek Nemesis. So Loader says, the last movie I saw was Birds of Prey right before they closed the theater down in my hometown. I was helping the woman who cleaned it so we got in free to any movie we wanted to see, but the theater is now out of business because of COVID. Yes. Nemesis was a movie, not a series. Yep. Venom. Okay, so Relic says Venom is theaters only since it's Sony, not Disney. But the two sides have inked a multi-year deal that will be bringing the Spider-Man movies to Disney Plus at some point. Not sure if that will include the first three or the Garfield movies. There is a lot of Spider-Man movies. He said, like Patrick Stewart. The Patrick Stewart one was Nemesis. That's true. You love the Cats movie, Loader. Generations was also another movie. Yeah, I'm trying to remember which one. Generations was the one with, that was the one with both of the, so like the Next Generation and the original crew. Yes, I remember I saw and liked Pitch Black at the theater. William Sterling, great movie. Great movie. Pitch Black, Riddick was awesome. I love the Riddick movies. I really do. They are good. I thought it wasn't too bad, but yes, it did get slammed by the critics. Some of the scenes came across as out of focus and blurry. Interesting. Yes, Sylvan Ryan, that is one of the things that I completely agree with. That you need to be able to flat tow the thing and be able to use your winch instead of dropping the winch, then attaching to the winch, and then just doing other stuff. Both captains and a stupid ending. Which one was the one with the whales? Because they rescued whales. And like they flooded the cargo hold of the Enterprise so that whales could in fact survive in the cargo hold of Voyager. I mean, ahead of their time in terms of you know, trying to save some species. Bridge on a captain. Oh my god. And it was a Klingon bird of prey. I watched Picard and hated it. Watched Discovery, also hated it. Rather have watched Enterprise over either of those two. 5 was Final Frontier. Now, the one with that goofy probe that wound up being like sentient or something like that. That was an earlier one, like 2, 3 maybe. Also, it helps when we have the 4-wheel drive on. 5 was Final Frontier, yeah. And these are the voyages of the Starship Enterprise. Even Pepperidge Farm doesn't want to remember that. Hellhound. That one is perfect. That one is absolutely perfect. That was still a voyage. Star Trek the motion picture. Man, they all blur together. They all blur together, and it's like, I have no idea where they're all going. Alright, so if we act... You know, I think I could actually travel right down there after we get that. Oh, no, this has potential. This has potential. I think. I mean, it maybe has potential. I don't know. We'll try it out. I finally have come to like Discovery once they left the plagiarized beginning. You know, the best Star Trek so far right now has to be probably Orville with Seth MacFarlane. Seth MacFarlane in the Orville is fantastic. I want a Star Trek movie based on the Alliance Marines. Interesting. Deep Space Nine. Deep Space Nine was fantastic. Sisko from Deep Space Nine was a different kind of captain altogether. First Contact is my favorite of the Star Trek movie series. Yeah, I think, honestly, Deep Space Nine Loader is one of the standouts in the Star Trek series of television show. I do need to see Lower Decks. I do definitely need to see Lower Decks. Spiderlobe. Our middle-aged cat is named after Captain Sisko. Okay, that's fantastic. That is awesome. Sisko was a captain who was cut from a different cloth. I think, personally, he is one of the greatest captains, and he really, really, really just does a great job of bridging the gap between the ultra-serious captain who couldn't have fun and, well then, Kyle Edward Gaming, coming in, rocking the sound of the semi-truck horn. Why, hello, how are you doing this afternoon? I hope all is well with you. Sephoris, they're identified with OD Green in the uniform and are part of the Federation's Special Operations Branch. Oh, crud. And there it is again. I have to figure out why it's doing that double thing. Let's take a look. Let's take a look. Nah, I don't know. Does it to everyone? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what that's about. It does a double. Things happen. Life moves on. We're good. All right, so let us go get some more rail section. Scoop it up. Winch it up, and then we'll be good to go. Doing pretty good? Awesome. Smiley has the same problem. I wonder if, I don't know what it is in my settings that could potentially be causing that particular issue, but, well, see, here's the thing. Your crane is your winch. You can't do both. So, there is that. So, if I want to winch something, I can't, because the crane is the winch. Or technically, so basically, the crane acts as just like a movable winch point, which isn't really the best. Actually, I have an idea. Let's go over here. I truly wish that and so, it doesn't even really matter what winch you have. It's not, the crane just isn't powerful enough sometimes. Like, you'd think a giant heavy crane would be something that is actually very good at lifting giant stuff. No, it's not. It's not good enough to do that, unfortunately. So it will actually clip through. But you know what? We're totally going to cheat like this. We're just going to keep on rocking right along. Now, regardless of the series or the movie, do you guys have a favorite Star Trek captain? Is there one that stands out above any of the other captains? Personally, I find Sisko to be one of my favorites. But I do like Picard. And Shatner was just kind of campy. Call this the Storm Log Hulling Maneuver. Kirk. Relic is all about the Kirk. Which winch wrenched the wrench from the wench? Wow. I liked Archer, but kind of biased, because I've been a fan of Scott Bakula since Quantum Leap. Scott Bakula, Quantum Leap, one of the best. Solastrato. Give you a snack? No, I'm going to give me a snack. Thank you very much. Okay. Everyone else is a fraud. I love T-Pole as science officer, but we're not talking about science officers. We're talking about captains, Loader. Who was the captain of the Defiant during the Dominion and Borg War? Oh, crud. I don't know. Did like DS9. In terms of impact on me, because I watched it as a kid, it has to be Picard. Ubar. Very much similar to that, yeah. Did like Deep Space Nine. What the heck is the... Okay, Zubaid. Goldfish, my friend. Goldfish. So good. Goldfish are fantastic. Baked little crackers that look like goldfish. And they even have... Oh, crap. They're invisible. They're my invisible crackers. This is unacceptable. Back in the 60s, I would run home from school just to watch Star Trek. A big show back then. Solastrato, you can take Captain Janeway. That's fine by me. Kate Mulgrew was a fine, upstanding captain. "100% those look like cat treats." I mean, if they were soft and chewy, they would be. Although, that kind of describes my gummy bears as well. Moya Surfer Dude says Kirk and Picard. Yeah. I'd have to say Janeway is one of mine. Yes. The packaging is fantastic. I love the giant milk carton packaging for goldfish. Especially like the giant size container of goldfish. I mentioned Janeway, but I put her third. Okay. Unless I can change my app. Captain Ed Mercer. Oh, Relic. That's fantastic. Okay, holy crap. This is the best way to go through that swamp. Captain Ed Mercer was fantastic. The new Kirk, Chris Pine. You know, that is something to be said, though. The new series is actually really great. I personally find it to be much more action-slanted than the morally explorative versions of Gene Roddenberry's original Star Trek. I don't know if I can pick between Picard, Sisko, and Janeway. If I had to, I guess it would be in that order. Spiderloaf, that is not a bad selection of captains to go with. Chris Pine is much more like action-y. If you could have any ship from Star Wars or Star Trek. Ooh. So, I am very disappointed. The newer movie series lost it. Yes, Sylvan Ryan, they did. They very much did. William Sterling says, I had a crush on Kate Mulgrew since I saw her in Remo Williams' The Adventure Begins. Yes, that was a fantastic movie. That was an awesome movie, dude. That was, crap, what's his name? Also really look forward to Picard Season 2. I don't know, Loader. Loader's asking if Worf was a captain of the Defiant. So, Remo Williams was... Remo Williams' The Adventure Begins was a 1985 film. It was Fred Ward who was in Remo Williams. That's right. William Sterling, thank you. Supergoat, the ship in question is an easy one for me. Slave One, Boba Fett's ship. Go to sleep, have a good night, have fun in the stream. Oh crap, where'd the... I think we just got boned. Zuvide, thank you so very much for stopping by and hanging out. As always, thank you for all of your contributions. Very much, thank you. For real. So, there is, I feel, a greater variety of larger ships to choose from in the Star Wars universe. Want to hear a Cheez-It joke? Kyle Edward Gaming, yes, most assuredly. I don't have my Cheez-Its out right here, but I do have a box of Pepper Jack Cheez-Its around here somewhere. So, Cheez-Its are not off the table, my friend. Which one was the Ebon Hawk? Let's see. Ebon Hawk from Star Wars. Ooh. Okay. Ebon Hawk. Also a Ebon Hawk. The Ebon Hawk is pretty cool. I never knew about the Excuse me. The goldfish went swimming in the wrong direction. Okay. But in Deep Space Nine, he was on the Defiant. I don't know. So, for me, it would be Admiral Tharwin's personal Eclipse-class dreadnought, the ISD Chimera. Me and my girlfriend wanted to play tag, and I said, cheese it. Kyle Edward Gaming, my friend. Star Destroyer. See, yes, exactly. William Sterling, 100%. See, Loader, you're breaking out of the Star Wars and Star Trek thing, my friend. Star Wars, Star Trek. The Doctor is his own separate ball of wax right there. Winnebago from Winnebago from Spaceballs. Just gotta watch out for Pizza the Hut. Yeah. But no, Star Destroyers are awesome. Also, it appears... No, wait a minute. We didn't lose the cargo. The cargo was right there. So apparently we cannot take... House? I really like the Razor Crest. It's bulky and a bit ugly, but I still find it plucky. Ludicrous speed, yeah. Spiderlope, if we're going outside of Star Trek, I'm going Serenity all the way. Okay, so I guess yes, we can break out of Star Trek. We can do that. So Loader goes for the TARDIS, which I mean, is it really in fact a spacecraft that we can really kind of? All right, so that's a rail section. So we're gonna. Rocinante from The Expanse. All the PDC space miniguns, yeah. They say Pittsburgh was built on the remains of a downed Star Destroyer. What? What the hell, William Sterling? Serenity, those spider lobes. Serenity is, yeah. TARDIS isn't a spacecraft, it's a time machine. That is true, too. The loader, you still have to go back to the drawing board on that one. Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic. To clarify, I mentioned the Ebon Hawk earlier. That's the starship the protagonist used in... Okay. I got you now. Oops, nope, this way. Alright, so what we have to do is we need a truck, and we need... a trailer. We need a truck and a trailer. Hope they don't muff up the... Oh, yeah, Relic, that's right. Google it, the picture is perfect. Oh God. I will have to do that at some point in time then. So if we are, in fact, going outside of Star Wars and Star Trek, might I offer up some of the wonderful vessels that scour not only the materium, but the immaterium of the Warhammer 40k universe. And the Warhammer 40k universe, I believe, has vessels that will dwarf the most mighty of Star Destroyers. So, Messenger 89. If a vessel is spacefaring, then it is... then is that vehicle not a spaceship? I mean, technically, I guess. I like Star-Lord's ship, the Milano. Is that the name of it? I never knew that was the name of it. Wish I bought the model of the Rocinante on Kickstarter for $200. Yeah, that would have been wild. But Death Star. William Sterling. HK-47. The Warhammer 40k universe and the ships that they have that inhabit their inhabit their skies is crazy. The Black Fortress. Doesn't a TARDIS also fly in space as well as time? But it's just, I don't think it flies. It's just like, but it appears and then disappears. That's the only thing. That is the thing that I would have, I don't know, it's sort of weird. I would like a Battlestar, a newer one. The Galactica is falling apart. You know, William Sterling, there was a ton of actors and actresses from the new Battlestar Galactica on DragonCon panels and doing DragonCon signings. HK-47 statement, prepare to be vaporized meat bags. Okay, so let's see. What do we want to do? We haven't used this guy for a while. So I want to see if we can do... Okay, we can put a saddle low. And that puts it smack dab right over in the middle of both rear axles. So this is good. Love the Borg hive ship. Oh, Frelit just put me on a Leviathan. I mean, that's not entirely a bad idea, William Sterling. That is kind of all how we sort of found ourselves together. So that is potentially definitely a thing. Okay, so let's go use this guy, the GMC 9500, because we haven't used this one in quite some time. And also, I love the ridiculous height of the exhaust stacks on this thing. Then I want an Apocalypse-class battleship. I mean, you can have an Apocalypse-class battleship, Relic. Nobody's stopping you from having an Apocalypse-class battleship. All right. I love the sound the 9500 makes. Yes, Sylvan Ryan, completely correct. You know what's sad? At the outbreak of the Cylon Wars, the Galactica was top of the line. Oops, not paying attention. Back up. Well, also, Sylvan Ryan, if you're watching the exhaust stacks with little flapper caps, them things just like full tilt, just wah, up and away we go. So I want to say, or at least I want to hope, that we can potentially get 2 rail sections into the back of a bed of something. Go for the Dyson Sphere for the ultimate ship. But that was more like, was it really a ship, though? That's what those long-range beasts were in 40K. So there were a lot of very large vessels in 40K. 40K deals with kilometer-long vessels. And you're also, like, you've got the Orc ships, you've got the Tyranid Hive ships, you've got the 40K Chaos factions and their various ships. I mean, everything from demon-infested, mega cruisers to... What's the one that... Typhon. Typhon flew through the warp and became twisted by corruption. And he became home to the Destroyer Hive when he was blessed by Papa Nurgle. That was a particular ship. There's also a lot of space combat in the Aaron Dembski-Bowden series, the 3 series, Soul Hunter. And when a biological fluidic spaceship from Voyager, I think that would be cool. I really like the C-57D. So, here's one. How about, what was the ship from Flight of the Navigator, if anyone ever remembers that movie? Now, that's going back to the 80s. Flight of the Navigator. All right, let's get me a trailer. It's got sideboards, and we'll give it a go. Hee-haw, hee-haw, hee-haw. Oh, I love that spaceship. That was awesome. Yes. And it had 2 different shapes. It had that more disc saucer shape, and then it had the where it would kind of change itself up to be more streamlined. All right, so that trailer sits really high, so hopefully this will actually be... Oh man, look at that thing. Is this or is this not a really cool looking truck? Trimaxian drone ship. I remember it from when I was a kid, but don't know what the ship was called. When it changed shape was amazing. Yeah, that was some cutting-edge stuff once upon a time. Orc logic for space travel. If we believe hard enough, we will reach our destination and crush the Humies. Yes, and Sepphoris, the red ones go faster. Not because there's anything different, simply because they're painted red, and because they believe that red goes faster, therefore it just simply does. Orc logic is, funny thing is, we never see a Type 2 maneuver. I wore the VHS tape out watching Flight of the Navigator as a kid. Yes, Super Goat, absolutely, man. It was a great movie. It was a really, really, really good movie. I'd have Red Dwarf, I reckon, so long as I swept up Lister's toenail clippings first. Ugh. That is, yeah. Reckless Abandon, River Phoenix, and Ethan Hawke's spaceship from the Explorers. Oh my God, Reckless Abandon, dude. Yes. If we're gonna go for classy, then I take a J-Type 327 Nubian Royal Starship. How about the Starfighter from Last Starfighter with the Death Lotus or the Death Blossom? Man, see, now we're getting into some awesome stuff here. We are getting into some fantastic, fantastic stuff. And there's a reason why I said only Star Wars and Star Trek, because then I knew that was going to make you guys just chomp at the bit to throw out all of those awesome other starships. There is, and even in just those 2 fictional sci-fi universes, cut classy, I'll take a Minbari ship from Babylon 5. So did anyone else see the news that Babylon 5 is getting redone or re-released or something or other with one of the original crew? The Lex. Oh my god. The Lex. Orc logic is broken to hell but balances out half their inventions blow up. Yes. Yes, they do. Orc weird boys who have the potential to cause like a giant warp storm or like warp explosion and pull everybody into like a giant vortex, and they're dead. But Ghazghkull Thraka, one of the most successful orc war bosses of the entire orc hierarchy, I's the biggest, so I's the boss. And they speak with a Cockney accent as well, which, I mean, because I suppose, you know, Games Workshop being where it's located, then everything has to be in a Cockney accent. So that is beside the point. What about the ship from Treasure Planet? Oh, the one of the one which one though? The one that they were looking for that actually contained the quote unquote treasure or whatever the hell it was. Actually, I kind of question if I can put them both in the back, will they both go through with the truck? I guess we can find out. Oh, that was the one from Titan AE that I'm thinking of. Where is the fuel on this map? Finite. There is actually a fuel station that is conveniently located not too far from the garage. So you've got the old gas station right up there. So if your garage is there, you get a big old bridge that you can build, and then right there, it's right in front of the Tatra factory. I hope that helps. Yeah, I was thinking Titan AE. Titan AE, that was Matt Damon. Matt Damon they had as one of the voices on Titan AE, which is actually pretty cool. Oh, dude, the SDF-1. Oh, going Robotech. Okay, how about the good ship, Heart of Gold from Hitchhiker's Guide? The trippy big ship from Black Hole. Well, if, I don't know if I've seen that one, but I know the movie that you're talking about. It was actually a Disney production, which was utterly horrifying. But if you want to go with horrifying spaceships, the Cygnus. How about the Event Horizon, which I don't think I meant the fuel to do old gas station mission. I'm trying to think where that was. Fuel to do. I think it was. Where was that? It wasn't too far. You didn't have to haul it too far. Sylvan Ryan, the Event Horizon. I believe it is in the swamp. I think it's over here in the swamp area. Or potentially like over in this corner, I want to say. So it's not actually too far, Finite 95. The Nostromo would be fun to mess around with people. Yeah, the Nostromo was actually a really cool ship, and that was a deep space rescue ship. Okay. Or no, the Nostromo, the ship from Star Blazers. Oh my god. Let's see. Let's try to get over here without dying. Or not dying, because technically we can't die. The ship from Passengers. Okay. What was the one in Alien? That was... Alien was the Nostromo, right? I was thinking of the rescue ship from Event Horizon with Lawrence Fishburne, and unfortunately they had to ditch that. I don't know. I know who we're raiding in an hour. Her name is Han Solo, and she's playing House Flipper. Okay. So, VT Outlaw, make sure that, yeah, when the time comes, make sure, just hit me with that name again, and that is who we will raid. So, you got it. So, we do have a raid in mind, and that is what we will go do. The Heart of Gold with a fixed personality matrix. Question, Tuz Warthog, the baby Tega, raised or active suspension? What's the benefit? So, the benefits of the active suspension, I don't believe that you can use the large Tega-style tigers on that, Tega-style tires on that particular one. The active suspension is just like the active suspension on any of the larger trucks, so that train thing is cool. This game could really go places. Imagine if you could fix up the tracks and use the train for shipping cargo. You should see Wisconsin. There are some things in Wisconsin that you should definitely check out, my friend. But no, you're right. To be able to transport cargo back and forth would actually be kind of cool like that. Yeah, I go, so raised suspension, Patra Phoenix seems to be a bit, yeah, Sylvan Ryan, Patra Phoenix, OP, you are not wrong. So, active suspension I will do on the Kolobs, both Kolobs, and the Azov 73-210, because it needs it. I do laugh so hard every time I watch Hitchhiker's Guide that Professor Snape is the voice of Marvin the Robot. Yeah, and he's so perfect at it. He is so absolutely perfect as the voice of the robot in that movie. That movie has a great casting, I feel. That's a wonderful cast. Corvette Dude, Taiga is pronounced Taiga, as in Shutai. Probably to those who know how to say it correctly. I am a dumb American. Therefore, I butcher all of the words in the language. But thank you, Corvette Dude. I do appreciate that. Like the Minuteman, I will... Silhouette, don't go looking at those. You'll get arrested. Yeah. Yeah. Rest in peace, Severus Snape. And the fact that he was the villain in the original Die Hard movie. Hans Gruber. Which was also a great movie. As a Brit, I also say Taiga the same as Storm. Yeah. I mean, I have no problem admitting that I butcher the language. I speak 2 languages, English and bad English. Mostly it's bad English. I just have a very large vocabulary. That is on my Christmas season watch list. Sylvan Ryan, fantastic. Fantastic. It's a great movie. It is such a good movie. I think it's probably one of his better movies. But so do most of the British. Quincy Down Under as well. I watch the first Die Hard every Christmas. You mean you speak American? Yes, I do, William Sterling. Yes, I do. Thank you. Thank you for that. Oh, yeah, Die Hard is watched every Christmas for me. Yeah, guys, Die Hard is a classic. Yeah, Bruce Willis. Bruce Willis I like. I do like Bruce Willis in a lot of the stuff that he does. Why does this thing just not want to... Gotta cooperate here. Alright, move it in. Move it in. And lower it down, and... There we go. Perfect. So, how high up? I mean, potentially, I guess we could put another one right on top there. So that is a thing. I also watch Trading Places every Christmas. Love him in Red and Red. Yeah. Red is a fantastic movie, but Red also has an awesome cast. The entire cast in that movie is great. Let's see. So, change trucks. We'll go over to the GMC. We will pack this cargo. All right, so that's tied down. Nope, wrong one. So the trailer... Okay, so that does take all 5 cargo slots. He also appeared in Season 6 of Friends, which was funny. Cherokee 442. Thank you so very much for the follow. Super appreciate that. All right, so back to the Caterpillar crane truck. So what we're going to do is we're going to go back, and we're going to actually stack one more railroad section on top of... Tyga is a rapper. Tega is a... I have no idea. It's all good, though. So Cherokee 442. 442 being one of the cooler muscle cars of its day. Cherokee, how is everything? How are you this evening? I hope you're doing fantastic. We're doing pretty damn good right now. We're having a blast. We're talking about movies. We're talking about spaceships from different movies. We're having a hell of a good time. That's what we're doing. You know, this has made my Monday infinitely better. Okay, we're kind of humming along here a little bit too quick. Doing good? Fantastic. That is all we have to hear, that you are doing good, because that's what counts. Just like everybody else. I hope you're all doing awesome. If you watch Ross from Friends without the laugh track, it gets really creepy. Yeah, there was a lot of commentary on that, I believe. National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation is tradition for you. Yes. Yes. Uncle Eddie. Uncle Eddie and his whole deplorable family. Which, it really is too bad that, what's his name there who plays him, went totally off the rails. Randy Quaid went totally off the rails and is just such a complete and utter nutter butter. Ended up squatting on his own property so that he had to be removed by police. Chevy Chase? No. Chevy Chase is... So, if you ever watched Community on... I think it's on Netflix right now. Community is a fantastic show. Completely worth watching. And I never thought it was going to be as good as it actually was. I was surprised as hell that Community was actually a fantastic show. But Chevy Chase is kind of a scumbag. Like, his character, and apparently a lot of the behind-the-scenes sort of stories and stuff like that, Chevy Chase is like a colossal scumbag. Yeah, exactly. It was... what's his name? Childish Gambino, the guy who plays Troy Barnes. Donald Glover, who basically said a lot of times that Chevy Chase was the type of dude who just didn't want to acknowledge the fact that his star was kind of... like, his star was setting. Like, he was a great actor. Why is Chevy Chase pronounced differently to Chevy as in... You know, that's a very good question. Fubar, I don't have an answer to that. And Relic, yes. Aunt with Dementia is my favorite character. Is that from Friends, Sephoris? Because I've never actually watched Friends, so I have no frame of reference for that. Yeah, I don't know why Chevy Chase is pronounced differently. But man, oh man. Ah, crap. Sorry, BT Outlaw. Well, we will keep going for a while. We're only about 2 hours in. And, let me make it morning again so that the light's a little bit better. We're only 2 hours in, so we still have some time. And Fubar, you do have the preference as to the raid when we are wrapping things up for this evening. So there is that. And I promised that to you last time, and we are definitely going to do that. So... no, the great aunt who sang the national anthem at the end of Christmas. Oh, yes, yeah, VT Outlaw. Yep. Yeah. You guys know what I mean. You guys know what I mean. There's a whole lot of names going on. My wires are gonna get crossed every now and again. But nah, you guys are great. You guys have Fubar. You gave us one of the most awesome suggestions with the Mad Viking King, and I certainly hope that I've not seen him on. Has he been on the past couple of days? Because I was wondering how he was doing with his I was wondering how he was doing with his fundraising efforts. Not seen him either? Yeah. But you know what? He's a super friendly dude, and we had an absolute blast when we raided his channel that night. And just things happened. Stuff was going on. Vladimir Tebes Dracul coming in with the 8-month subscription, my guy. Dude, you're awesome, and I so appreciate it. Thank you so very much. You're awesome, dude, for real. I remember when Chevy Chase had the late night show that bought... Yes, that's right. But then again, there has been a ton of late night shows that have not survived. Simply because they were either a little bit too ahead of the curve, like the Ben Stiller show. I know, right? It's been almost a year. Almost a year. 8 months, we're 3/4 of the way through the year. Feel like I've known... Yeah, I know. It's just, we're all hanging out all the time. I figured it out. His name is Mythic G4, and he's only been live for 15 minutes. So by the time you end, he'll still be live. Okay, so BT Outlaw, you get the preference for the raid. You just make sure that when I ask you for coming back up with the name of that individual, because I am definitely not going to remember that one, or at least I will be close to that one. I just read that Conan is done with his... Yeah. Oops. Crud. We shall not fail this time. Nay. Okay. Release the winch. And then, get this little guy. Bring it back on over. Oh, no. Uh-oh. What are we doing? Oh, good. Okay. Another ship I want is the Bebop from Cowboy Bebop, and not the crappy Netflix adaptation. I have not actually seen... Cowboy Bebop is just like one of those things that... It's a cultural touchstone. Oh, yes we did, Sepphoris. Yes, we most assuredly did. Chris Pratt. Chris Pratt as Mario, the Italian plumber from Super Mario Brothers. The new Mario movie is making me sick. Yeah, I'm not sure how I feel about... So, the casting choices for the rest of the movie are fantastic. The casting choices for Mario, not so much. Trigun. Conan also still drives a 90 Ford Taurus. Yes, he does. That's right. Conan is actually a car guy. Aren't they making a new... Yes, Fubar. They are making a new Mario film, and it has the voice of Chris Pratt as Mario. And I really don't know how I feel about that. It's kind of weird. Trigun. Man, that's another show I haven't seen really. Charlie Day is Luigi. And Seth Rogen is Donkey Kong, I think? I love Charlie Day. Charlie Day is so funny. The dude is absolutely hilarious. Yeah, I think it is. I love Charlie and Chris, but yeah, I know. Also, Vlad, if you're still floating around out there, buddy, I super appreciate it, man. Vlad, dude, you totally should have been around for Call of Duty night. Jack Black is Waluigi. Yeah. I don't know. I like Seth Rogen. Seth Rogen's pretty funny. Oh, Jack Black is Bowser. Okay. I still think Danny DeVito would have been a great character in one of those, you know, in one of those roles. So guys, just give the movie. Yeah. No, it's you're right. It is true, but is it going to be another Andy Dwyer, Chris Pratt, or like what Chris Pratt are we getting? I guess is a lot of what it might be. All right, so can we in fact do this? Also, guys, if you like Call of Duty, Cold War, if you like playing multiplayer, our good friend Waylon of A Killer's Confession, so Waylon AKC, we were with him the other night on Saturday playing Call of Duty, and it was probably some of the most fun playing Call of Duty I've had in a long time. If you want to laugh your ass off, it's a great time. All right, so let's see if this cargo actually stays in the back of this truck, or if we have to kind of bring stuff through back and forth and do a little movie magic, if you will. We gave the first Mario movie a chance, and that blew up in our faces, but I'm sure people said the same thing about Will Arnett as Batman in the Lego movie. No, he is only okay with edge humor when it suits him. Other than that, everyone else, an ist or a phobe to him, not okay in my book. Okay, I gotcha. Gotcha. Okay, so... Oh, this is cool. So, we won't be seeing R. Kelly singing from movies anymore. Guilty? Really? Really, William Sterling? Holy moly. That dude was a creepy predator, though. Like, after reading so much of the stuff that he was accused of, holy crap. On all counts. Wow. All right, so where does this stuff have to go? We have to go over here. Oh. Okay, you know what we can do? We can do this route right over here, and then we will... Oh, you know what? We could use the Zix to come get it. I do not have the reflexes for fast-paced multiplayer games anymore, so I stay away. Games like SnowRunner, Fallout, Elder Scrolls, Story Mode GTA, various sim games are my thing now. Sylvan Ryan, understandable completely. Absolutely. Well, he was on trial, though, for a while, though, I think. And he finally got a guilty verdict for all of the really crappy stuff that he did. All right, so how the hell... Oh, you know what? No, I can see where we can go. Right up there. And then we just kind of cruise right along, and then we dump it right up there. So no, we are in good shape. We are in very good shape. Although, I don't know if I'm going to need to unload it with a crane truck. Potentially. Also, I might need a fuel truck. So there is also that. They recused him. Recode. I like this GMC. I really do. I've always liked this GMC. And it was weird that it had to wait until Amandra to actually get really good. Oh, Rico Act? Really? For R. Kelly? But it was basically just him. We're gonna go here. And we're gonna go up and over. And potentially, hopefully, not get stuck between... Oh, crud. That was somebody's outhouse. We just obliterated. My bad. No. Where are we going? All right, this has the potential to be not good. So. Okay. We may have not chosen the most intelligent of routes to go up here. Gotta go down. There we go. There we go. Okay. So, let us reevaluate which direction we're coming at this from. Oh boy. So Tuz Warthog with low saddle, the sideboard semi-trailer hits the truck and stops it turning. So what's the... Exactly. So the point of that is not to use a sideboard semi. I mean, how would you know to not try it again if you had not tried it once? Also true. The fuel add-on as well as the repair body add-on are some of my favorites for those trucks. You can also do a single sideboard bed. And it works out pretty good that way. Oh, come on. There we go. There we go. Pull it this way. And there we are. There we are. And we just kind of sneak by this little shack without potentially dumping everything over on the side. I had hoped that the Tuz Warthog would be somewhat effective at using the low saddle, but it just 9500 is pretty much on permanent service body add-on duty. Yeah, it's a really good one. Get up there, you heifer. Right. There we go. Okay. No, this truck is actually a really great truck. Trouble is, if you put the maintainer on the back, you lose the... Exactly. So it is just this weird configuration. The Tuz Action is actually sometimes a better truck to use, but they both suffer from that medium-duty truck, super short wheelbase, especially if you end up using the Tega tires with them. I have actually yelled both in real life at my... Oh, that's awesome. That is awesome. Oh, man. All right. Good. We're not good. We're good-ish. We can't say that we're good yet. We're gonna keep on going. We're gonna keep on making. We're gonna make magic happen. That's fine, right? All right. But I believe I've gone to both Tuz mini rigs don't like the fuel add-on. Yeah, but one of them though only holds 600 liters. The other one holds 900 liters, which is really weird because the fuel add-ons are identical for both of them. All right. Beep, beep. Okay. So, which way is it? We want to go... Messenger 89, thank you so very much for the follow, man. Super appreciate that. is, can we actually get up? No, we don't want to go there. Well, because we got to pop up through here, come around, and then, well, I guess we can do that. Yeah, let's, so that means this way, this way, this way, this way, here, and then basically up over here, up to here, here, and then here. So that's how we'll play this out. That is how we will play that out. And now it's raining. Why? What do you know? But yeah, Messenger, thank you so very much for the follow. That is awesome. And we are ever inching upwards with our army of ne'er-do-wells and wonderful, delightful people. And those who like cheese. All right. The GMC 9500 is a very, very capable truck. Like, freakishly capable. Even before it had the all-wheel drive. No, I'm country, but I ain't that country. Rolling the R. Rolling the R. Or perhaps like a pirate with the R. Yar. There we go. Yeah, that crossed that like nothing. Also, potentially, we will have to bring some fuel over to this truck via one of the other trucks. Okay, so I'm going to put the single bed on the Warthog and use it if and when I need an articulated 5600 with a trailer. I mean, potentially. Up we go. Hold back. Burp. So, this is potentially not the best. So we go that one. Stay this one. Alright, if we get just kind of yanked over the log right here. Ooh. Okay. Kind of get over this way. Uh-oh, caught between a rock and a mud place. Why do game players think they know it all and troll other players when they actually know nothing? I've been getting that a lot, but strangely, when I respond, STF noob, they have been shutting up. William Sterling, that is a very good point. Being a gamer, I will be the first one to admit I don't know everything. Boy, oh boy, do I not know everything. Do I not even know close to remotely everything? But that's what Google's for. Because you know what we can do? We can take that opportunity and we can learn from the question at hand. Because, hey, I don't know what a thing is. I'm going to look it up. And then we are all going to share in the same form of knowledge and not belittle or demean people for it. SnowRunner crossplay on Xbox One to PS1. I would like that. Oh boy, would I like that. But I don't know if have they announced anything about it yet? I know that they're working on it. I don't think that it is a thing as of yet. They have managed to get crossplay between the Epic Game Store and Steam. So basically, PC players can now play SnowRunner with other PC players. But I know that they are, in fact, working on crossplay for more platforms. But we don't have it yet. We don't have it yet. So. going straight this way. This way. This truck is doing really good. I can't wait for PC, Xbox, and PlayStation to actually get full crossplay for SnowRunner. Because you can bet your bottom dollar that I will most assuredly be doing multiplayer nights. No cargo in the zone. Uh-oh. What happens if we do this? Oops. Back just a little bit. I'm disappointed that I can't crane and bed add-on on the feet. Yeah, so that one doesn't. The Tatra Force does. Oh, dude, that was awesome. So this is a funky little way of unloading this stuff like that. So potentially, we actually have an ability to... Well, if we can get this truck kind of straightened out... Oh, nope. So, I think... There we go. There we go. No crane needed. Yeah, exactly. That's kind of what threw me. I'm just gonna buy it on the Microsoft app when I get my computer so I can play with an adopted brother. Very cool. Very, very cool. Because I think, honestly, this game is a fantastic social game as well. And there is always going to be... This game, like, this game definitely got me through last April, when it was like a really weird time. I was sent home from work, working on Riverport right now so I can get the mission to rescue the Force. Nice. Kind of stuck on this stuff. Oh boy. Maybe lightly stuck. Winch. That is the only winch point. That's kind of... We gotta kind of wrench this thing over just a little bit more. Brothers with this dude for 7 years now. Awesome. Is what I just read correct, that it is only the Sony that isn't in the loop for crossplay for this game? So, I don't know, Loader, because I've not read that. Sony is notoriously difficult for crossplay games. Sony is ridiculously difficult for crossplay games. It just, for whatever reason, doesn't like to... Ah, crap, I'm running out of fuel. Yeah, Sony, for whatever reason, doesn't like to play nice with crossplay. Sony has been left out of... Not left out of. For whatever reason, Sony has not played nice when it comes to... What's over here? So that's the CT681 over here. Just notice with the striped front bumper, the T-Force has a smiley little face. Nice. I've been salty since the 90s that you can't play Gran Turismo on PC. Yeah. Gran Turismo is 100% PlayStation only. Okay, so we're going to try to get this Tatra Phoenix over there because this has fuel in it. Excuse me. Huh. Now, I was reading up on Borderlands 3. Borderlands 3 went crossplay, PC players, and Xbox players. Sony, however, has chosen not to enable the crossplay on Borderlands for whatever reason. And I truly, truly, truly hope that this game does in fact get crossplay. I really do. Because I would be incredibly bummed if this game did not get crossplay. And I'm not going to buy this game all over again with all of the DLC and go through it all. Really, really fast, how much longer do you think Microsoft will keep Todd Howard around? That's a good question. As long as the guy still basically prints money for them, they're going to keep him around. Even though he is a relic of a bygone era, I don't know, man. That's a tough call on that one. Oh, that's a thing. That's a thing. But yeah, Sony and cross-platform has been notoriously difficult. But Sony is not completely blind to see that, you know, with enough money, and I'm looking at you, Call of Duty, you know, just how they can implement cross-platform and stuff like that. Go. Yeah, we can go that way. We'll loop around, and then we'll just go right up there. Okay. 2 weeks and I'll be okay. Windows 11. Haven't even read anything about it other than maybe it's coming eventually. So he's been in the business for a very long time. And unfortunately, those who have once upon a time been innovators sometimes end up holding companies back, unfortunately. 216 land! Dude! 4 months, man. 4 months! We've been at this. I super appreciate that, man. Super, super appreciate that. Sony hasn't said no to SnowRunner crossplay. Focus Entertainment and SnowRunner are solely focused on PC crossplay at the time in making sure it works like it's supposed to. Yes, so that's what they're trying to do. They're trying to make it so that the easiest connections are made first. And I believe that's what they said in some of the updates. And thank you, Relic, for posting up that information for me. Windows 11 is lipstick on a peg update done solely to keep up with Apple for no reason whatsoever. Yeah. Like he has dined with Bethesda and Elder Scrolls. Yeah. Yeah. Exactly. So, hey, by all means, let's now make a ridiculously well-selling franchise which has catered to all platforms previously and now make it exclusive to only Microsoft. Which is just a bummer. It's such a bummer when game companies do that. Like, I personally don't believe that, you know, Horizon Zero Dawn or Gran Turismo should be console exclusives. Hell, God of War is a console exclusive. Why can't everybody have that? But it's the same reason why Halo was always an Xbox exclusive. It just was. That's how it happened. It just, you know. Yeah. And it's all about money. It's because, hey, we can do this one thing and make it ours and hopefully print money that way. All right, so go left, loop around. Yeah, we can do that. Yeah, exactly. Vlad, 100%, man. And it's a bummer. It is such a bummer. And the only person that it hurts at the end of the day is the guy who wants the game with his friends. That's it. But a company like Activision with Call of Duty Modern consoles are essentially PCs with purpose-built OS, read restrictive. These days, yeah, basically, yeah. Oop, that is a tractor that is apparently in my way. We didn't see that tractor, so therefore we will pretend not to see that tractor. You know, if Bethesda could continue to make product for all consoles, that would be one thing. Although previously the PlayStation 4's architecture or game creation has been difficult for companies like Bethesda, which is too bad. Which is really too bad. Also, Skyrim for Xbox and PC had less running issues. PS3 versions were broken. Yes, they were. Sephora's, don't I know that? I couldn't play Skyrim for probably close to a year. They can't print money until we get Elder Scrolls 6 and Fallout 5, so get working. Yes, you are correct on that too. Yeah, you know what, honestly, I think, so, Elder Scrolls Online is done by a completely different game company. And I want to say that Skyrim was great. Skyrim was fantastic. Fallout 4 was not. Fallout 4 was a really lackluster game that just kind of... I don't know. I felt like Fallout 4... have you seen the trailer for Fallout London? No! What is Fallout London? The PC version is better than Xbox because of the mods. Yes. That goes without saying. Come on, get us... We're stuck here. There we go. There we go. Broken or not, Bethesda's incredible. They fix their problems. Well, eventually they fix them. They make fun games. People want to complain, but tend to play... Yeah, they do. They do. Yeah, I know. VT Outlaw, like, I'm half stuck and half, like, pontificating upon chat at the same time. London is a mod. Okay. I like some Bethesda games. I am really saddened. Fallout New Vegas, awesome game. Fallout 3, still a really great game. Fallout 4, very lacking. Like, really, really lacking. Oh, whoa, okay. So we didn't actually almost fall over there. Yeah, the Phoenix... Yeah, the Phoenix is still going. It's just finding it's the branches and stuff that are underneath the water that you can't see. And I do like the really short overhang that just let us, you know, plow through the mud like that. Also, it helps if I put the differential lock on, too. But that's beside the point. I like 76... Oh, yeah. 76 was just a joke. Oh, you know what helps? If we actually refuel our own truck. Because we need to do that. Fallout 4, it didn't seem to have the amount of great story that both New Vegas and Fallout 3 had. The factions, the ability to wear faction clothing, to Fallout 76 has gotten a lot better. Oh, you preferred Fallout 3 to New Vegas? I liked New Vegas a little bit more than I liked Fallout 3. Mostly it was the color palette of the game. Because I liked the brighter colors. The drab colors of Fallout 3, they were bland. It was just like a very, very bland colored game. And I think that had a lot to do with how I felt about the game in general. Because it was a much darker storyline. So Fallout 76 did about 10 hours, it fell flat again. Yeah. But also, the thing is, and I will always go back to the games as a service. Let's not drive off the edge here. Fallout New Vegas is the best one. I love Fallout New Vegas. the mod system in Fallout New Vegas, the ability, you know, the repair system, just there's so much in New Vegas that is just so much fun. So much fun. But yet again, we suffer as gamers from games as a service. And we are always the final end product testers. And it's too bad because we will never ever ever see a game again that is complete and 100% finished, that ships on time, that doesn't require you to add something to the game to make it so that there are no glitches and that it's actually playable. And that's the sad part. That's the really sad part. End of the task, I just have this last rail section right there. So I got to fuel up and I gotta unstick my truck right here, which apparently I kind of went the wrong way. So we will refuel EMC, and then we'll back up a little bit. Oh yeah, you know what we could do? We can actually do this. Hatch winch here, through there. Oh, you know what it is? Oh, that's right. I think it's because if Bethesda had done early access for Fallout 76 when they actually released it, people wouldn't have the bad opinions of it they have now. Fubar, that is a very good point. That is a very, very good point. The game wasn't finished. It was half-baked. I consider their Wastelanders update to be the actual 1.0 release of 76, which is when I started playing it. No, Call of Duty is just... Call of Duty was... It's the same game with different skins and different maps and different guns. That game is just... Outer Worlds was on time and playable. What? Okay. A train is coming, William Sterling? Oh, God. That's the last thing I need to see. I don't want to see that. I don't want to see a train here. Alright, so... I have an idea to kind of get me out of the pickle that I found myself in. And it is with a liberal application. Yeah, the only thing... So, I was never, like, a super big Call of Duty fan. And the thing is, for me, with Call of Duty... it's that... It's the only game that has a really effective cross-platform system that I can play a game with all of my friends, and it actually works. Never bought Outer Worlds, even though I was looking forward to it. One day I will find time to play it, as I think I'll enjoy it. We'll look at World of Warcraft. It's the same with each expansion, and it's going on, what, almost 17 years. Yeah, but with World of Warcraft, there was definitely there was a story to that game. There was stuff. Call of Duty has good stories, but honestly, it's nothing more of a cash grab for a company that's, yes. Yep. Ooh, Dishonored. Dishonored. I have a friend of mine who loves Dishonored. Absolutely loves Dishonored. I've unfortunately never played the game, even though I hear ridiculously good stuff about Dishonored. So, let's try to... Okay, so we need to swap back over to the Tatra, and then kind of give this a little bit of a push. Hopefully, I don't have to get to the other... until today, Amazon's WoW Killer releases in 6 hours. Oh. Alright, so... Yeah, see, this thing just doesn't want to... need to attach this winch to here. Kind of can't do anything more. Try to do this. Yeah, see, it's always going to get stuck on that right there. Oh. Come on now. I just got to get... It's hooked up on the bed of the truck right there. Finally gave up on Warcraft because it's too easy to do raids and content. People get wrapped up with Elder this and Fallout that. I think Bethesda is... Bethesda is more than that, but when those are your flagships, that's the hard thing. A company I have a slight blind spot for is Ubisoft and the Ghost Recon games. I'm kind of a sucker for Ubisoft and the hell is it? Assassin's Creed games. I wish Valve was more than just Steam these days and would actually make Half-Life 3. Ooh. Yeah, unfortunately, let's try... Oh, you know what? Oh, wait. We're close enough here. There we go. Oh, crap. Yeah, see, it's not wanting to... Really nice. Okay. Ooh, good call. Good call. We got close enough. We got close enough that way. There we go. There we go. We got it. We got it. Ever played Wreckfest? So that is a game that is continuously suggested to me. And honestly, I really should get Wreckfest and check it out because it may be something fun and different to do on stream. And I think there's more to that game than... So we've got a chance to do some... probably some, like, multiplayer stuff if we want to do that. Alright, so... Cargo management. No, we got to get it a little bit further. A little bit further. A little bit further. Cargo management. Nope. Oh, you know what we have to do? We have to actually unpack the cargo. There we go. Job well done. Contract fulfilled. Here's your pay. We did it. We did it. It is for racing what SnowRunner is for trucking. I'm going to have to check that out. I like the Division, the first one. So you like the first one, but not the second one, though. You know, it's funny you say that, 216 Land. My tattoo artist is actually super into the first one. Oh, wow. We would never be able to get across that right there. Man, check this out. This is a hell of a view. Project Ace's dev team announced they're beginning the writing process on Ace Combat 8. Wow. End of the line, time to raid out. Yes. So we have gone 3 hours. We have managed to build and repair some tracks here. So we've actually managed to do some stuff. Yeah, the bridge is closed, though. So I guess I can't charge admission for this one. Flat Out Ultimate Car... Ooh, the Flat Out series was great. So, VT Outlaw, what is the individual's name you wish for me to raid? Because I'm gonna pull this up here. And we will. So, Mythic G4. Alright. Go do this. Let's go do a little bit of this. They are live. Ring of Elysium.
Okay. Ubisoft rewards pop up, and I'm like, oh, I got 1 billion points. What do I do with these? Valhalla was my recent obsession. Yes. It's weird how they work. You know when you're standing on a ledge really high up and want to jump? Neither do I. Oh, that is a good one. Okay, so... Ring of Elysium. I don't think I've ever seen this game before. So, guys, we've actually managed to accomplish some tasks this evening. Valhalla is garbage. Wow, Vlad coming in with the hard opinions. Just kidding. First thing I'm doing when I can play Ace Combat again is do story runs using only one aircraft. Interesting. I like that idea. So, guys, we have gone 3 hours. It is about 8 o'clock right now. I do love that game. And Vlad, you need to get on your internets and do the thing. Had a lot of fun playing that game at LAN weekends with... Guys, LAN weekends? Oh my god. Holy crap. That was something. I know. Vlad is very difficult to read sometimes. Everybody sucks? Well, artist formerly known as Norman. Norman doesn't. That's true. So, guys, thank you very much for sticking around tonight. Thank you for hanging out. Thank you for all of the awesome contributions, especially the conversation about StarCrafts and spaceships and things of that nature, because that was a blast. So what we are going to do now is we are going to pop on over and raid Mythic G4, who is apparently playing Ring of Elysium. And I have no idea what that is. This is VT Outlaw's suggestion. So we're going to pop over there. We're going to do this raid thing. We're going to say hi, and hopefully something comes of it. So it's a game for Windows Live, and it's hard to make work these days. Oh. Great stream. Catch you next time. Guys, everybody, thank you so much for coming by. Thank you so much for hanging out. Hit that follow button if you haven't hit that follow button. 216 with the Viking Warhorn as we lead to the raid. So, I will be back tomorrow about 5 o'clock. So, say 5 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. We're going to go probably do some more SnowRunner unless something changes at last minute. But, you know, we've still got stuff to do. Have a great and wonderful evening, and we will see you all on the morrow.